hollers, what bugs you? That make you holler, little bugs and great big bugs. Come along and join us now for What Bugs You.
Hi everybody, my name is Webster and I'm going to be one of your hosts bugologists today as we explore what bugs you in this very special video presentation.
Brought to you by the Mosquito and Vector Control District.
But before we go on any further, let me introduce to you my friend and colleague, Wanda.
Hi, Webster.
Hi, Wanda.
Hi, everybody. Oh, we are so glad to be with you today, and we are going to have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, we've got some scientist friends we're going to introduce you to, and we've got some videos we want to show you, and we've got some games for you to play, and you might just learn a thing or two.
That's right, Wanda. Hey, before we begin, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can you tell me what bugs you?
What bugs me? Oh, you want to know what bugs me, Webster?
Yes.
Is when people use the last of the toilet paper and they don't replace the roll. Ooh, that bugs me.
Wow, that would really bug
Yeah.
me too.
Well, what does bug you, Webster?
You know what bugs me is when adults turn on the sprinklers to water their lawn and they're actually watering their sidewalks. That's just a waste of water.
Yeah.
And it's a breeding ground for mosquitoes.
Oh, you want to know what really bugs me, Webster?
What really bugs you,
What
Wanda?
really bugs me is when people come into my house, they leave the door open, and then all the bugs come in.
Oh, my goodness.
It really bugs me.
Yeah, that would really bug me too.
Yeah.
Hey, Wanda, we have some scientist friends with us here today, and we'd like to have them say hello to you too. They're out in their science labs right now here in Placer County, and they have a really cool job. You know what their job is? They get to play with bugs all day long. So let's check in with our scientist friends over at the Placer Mosquito and Vector Control District headquarters and ask them the same question. What bugs you?
Hi everyone, my name is Angela and I work here at the Placer Mosquito and Vector Control District office, and I'm the vector biologist. And my job is to find the bugs, catch the bugs, and count the bugs. And it's really important for us to know what bugs are out there so we know how many bad bugs can bug you. And what bugs me is when my cockroaches get out at night and I have to chase them all over the place to put them away the next morning. So Ada, tell our guests what you do for the district and what bugs you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ada, and my job here at district headquarters is to teach people about bugs, the good bugs and the bad bugs. And what bugs me is when Joel comes in here and he starts playing with all the bugs. Joel, say hi to our friends.
Hi everyone, my name's Joel, and here at district headquarters, we're really looking forward to showing you some really cool stuff about bugs. How to protect yourself safely from bugs, and how you can help us at the district help protect our community from the growth and spread of bad bugs. What really bugs me is when I can't get these bugs off of me. Back to you, Webster.
Wow. Thank you, District HQ. We'll check in again with them later. You know, we're going to have a lot of fun today learning about bugs, good bugs and bad bugs, and how you can protect yourself. So I have a question for you. How many of you out there might enjoy a job working with bugs? Wanda does. Hey, that means you might want to think about becoming an entomologist.
Oh, wait a minute, Webster. I thought it was a bugologist.
No, Wanda, actually they're called entomologists. Oh, yeah. Everybody say that with me now.
Entomologist.
That's right, it's an entomologist's job to work with bugs and insects. Now, working with bugs is pretty cool, but one of the first things you need to learn is which bugs are good and which bugs are bad. Because you see, not all bugs are pests. And bugs play a very important role in helping our ecosystem. So it's important for everyone to know the difference.
Webster, I have a great way to teach our friends the difference between good bugs and bad bugs.
Okay.
And it's with our game we call Name That Bug.
Hey, name that bug. That's like one of my most favorite games.
I know.
Tell them how it works.
Well, what's going to happen is Webster's going to give clues to 3 good bugs and 3 bad bugs. And then you're going to see 3 choices pop up on the screen. You pick which bug you think he's describing, and then Webster will reveal the answer. Let's see how many you can get right.
Okay, are you ready? Here we go. First, let's identify the good bugs. All right, good bug, clue number 1. I have a stinger, I pollinate flowers, and I make honey. Who am I? Is it A, horsefly, B, hornet, or C, bee?
Okay, what's the correct answer, Webster?
If you said B, you'd be correct. Okay, here we go. Good bug clue number 2. I am from the beetle family. I eat aphids and protect your garden and flowers, and even though I'm different colors, you know me best as being red with black spots. Who am I? Is it A, cockroach, B, firefly, or C, ladybug?
What's the correct answer, Webster?
If you said ladybug, you'd be correct. All right, ready? Good bug clue number 3. I'm one of the fastest insects around and can fly up to 30 miles per hour. I eat many kinds of insects like mosquitoes, and some people think I'm a giant fly. Who am I? Is it A, butterfly, B, honeybee, or C, dragonfly?
What's the answer, Webster?
If you said dragonfly, you'd be correct. Okay, so how did everybody do? Oh, I'll bet you did great. All right, now it's time for some bad bugs. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Bad bug clue number 1. I'm related to the spider family. I wait on tips of grass and hitch a ride onto you and your dog when you pass by. After walks in grassy areas, you should check to see if I am on you or your dog. Who am I? Is it A, stick bug, B, lice, or C, tick?
Tell us what it is, Webster.
If you said tick, you'd be right. Okay, here we go. Bad bug clue number 2. I am part of the wasp family. I like to hang out at picnics with all the uncovered food and drinks. And the females in my family are the ones that will sting you. Who am I? Is it A, yellow jacket, B, an ant, or C, a bumblebee?
Tell us the answer, Webster.
If you said yellow jacket, you'd be correct. All right. Here's our final bad bug clue. As a male one of these bugs, I only drink nectar, but it is my female counterpart that really likes you. After she bites, you will itch and that can spread things that can make you sick. And we need standing water to grow. Who am I? Is it A, a mite, B, a flea, or C, a mosquito?
I'm pretty sure this is one of my least favorite bugs, but go ahead and tell us what it is, Webster.
If you said mosquito, you'd be correct.
Yeah, I was right. That is totally one of my least favorite bugs. Oh, so how did you guys do? I bet you did great. Webster, I bet we already have some junior bug busters out there.
I think so too. But you know what? Bugs can be tricky. Ooh. You think it's one kind of bug when it's actually another. It's very easy to get them confused. So let's say we check in with our friends over at the district headquarters and see maybe if they can shed just a little bit more light on how to identify some of those bad bugs.
Well, what are bugs anyway? What a lot of people think of as bugs are actually insects. Sometimes they're arachnids, but both insects and arachnids are in the phylum Arthropoda. And all arthropods have an exoskeleton, which means instead of having bones inside their body, they're supported from the outside, like a suit of armor. All arthropods also have segmented bodies. A mosquito is an insect, which means it has an exoskeleton and 3 body segments, a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. It also has 6 legs, 2 pairs of wings, and a pair of antennae. A yellow jacket is also an insect, which means it has the exoskeleton, 6 legs, 2 pairs of wings, and a pair of antennae. And a tick's a little different. It's a bug too, but it's actually an arachnid. It has 8 legs instead of 6, and 2 body segments, a cephalothorax, which is just a fancy name for head and chest kind of squished together, and an abdomen. Arachnids also don't have any wings or antennae. Can you think of another creepy crawly with 8 legs?
Hello.
If you said spider, you'd be right. Back to you, Webster.
Wow, those were some fun and fascinating factoids.
They sure were, Webster.
Whoa, Wanda, what have you got on?
Well, I heard Ada talking about all those bad bugs, like those mosquitoes, and I thought, ooh, I need to defend myself. So I got this net, and I thought, well, I could wear this around all day and keep the mosquitoes
Oh, Wanda,
out
you can't walk around with a net over you all day.
Yeah, it is a little challenging, and it is kind of messing up my hair.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah.
But you know, there are some countries out there who do have really bad bug problems, and they do need to sleep with a net over their beds or wear protective clothing.
Keep calm. Do not panic.
But fortunately, not here in America. Besides, Wanda, you know, there are some easier ways to defend yourself against mosquitoes.
Yeah?
Yeah, and our friends over at District Headquarters want you to remember the 3 Ds of prevention. So let's say we go over those 3 Ds, Wanda.
Great. Drain.
Drain any standing water in buckets and containers that you find around in your yard. This is where mosquitoes like to lay their eggs and grow.
Defend.
Defend yourself by wearing long sleeves and pants. And make sure you use an effective insect repellent. Make sure you get your parents' permission and follow the labeled directions. Avoid going out when mosquitoes are their most active, which is usually during the dawn hours when the sun is coming up, or the dusk hours when the sun is going down. But if you do have to go out during those times, you make sure you're wearing those long sleeves and pants. And don't forget, you can see mosquitoes during the day too.
District.
For help, questions, or concerns that you might have, the Plaster Mosquito and Vector Control District is here to help you and your family. So give them a call.
Hey, Webster, I think headquarters is trying to buzz in.
Oh,
buzz in.
That's good. That's funny. That's
I
funny.
know, it's funny.
Well, let's check in.
Okay.
Hey, Angela, where are you?
I'm at the district fishery, and these are the mosquito fish we grow here at headquarters. And this is Scott.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Scott. And his job here is to make sure we have lots of mosquito fish ready at a moment's notice to be transported to areas of standing water, like ditches, green pools, ponds, and horse troughs. And this is a natural way of not only feeding the fish, but of reducing the mosquito population. Mosquitoes lay their eggs on the surface of the water where they float like little tiny rafts. And these fish have their eyes and their mouths on the top of their heads, which makes it very easy for them to not only find, but to eat the larvae. Back to you, Webster.
Wow, well, that was just factually fascinating.
Yeah, who knew that there were fish that actually had mouths on top of their heads to eat those mosquitoes?
Yeah.
But you know, I heard Angela say something about larvae, and I thought only butterflies came from larvae.
Well, actually, Wanda, butterflies do come from larvae. But did you know that the life cycle of a mosquito is the same as a butterfly?
I was not aware of that.
Sure, let me show you. The female mosquito lays her eggs on the surface of the water, just like a raft. Next, the eggs hatch under the water, and out come the larva. The larva then develops into a pupa. As it slowly makes its way back up to the surface, the pupa develops into a full-grown adult mosquito. Now, this entire life cycle can take between 3 days and 2 weeks, depending on the environment. There are over 3,000 species of mosquitoes and over 30 here in Placer County that we know of. So it's important that we protect ourselves and our community.
But since the life cycle of the mosquito happens underwater, one of the best ways to break the life cycle of the mosquito is to drain all standing water. Mosquitoes can grow in all kinds of things that collect water, like kiddie pools and buckets. So if you see these things collecting water in your yard, be sure and dump it out. Come on, Webster, let's show them how it's done.
Wanda, did you know mosquitoes can grow in something as small as this?
What is that?
It's a cap full of water.
Ooh.
And mosquitoes can grow as fast as 3 days if the conditions are right.
Oh.
Not on my watch.
Good job, Webster. Hey, Webster, can we go inside now?
You bet. Whoa!
Hey, Webster, before we go, what do you say we play one more game and test our Junior Bug Busters knowledge about bugs?
Okay.
It's a game we like to call
Life Cycle, True or False? It's like another one of my most favorite games.
I know.
Tell them how it works, Wanda.
Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to give you 5 true or false questions, and if you think the answer is true, you give a
Thumbs up.
And if you think it's false, you give a
Thumbs down.
thumbs down. That's right, Webster. And Webster is going to reveal the answer. Okay? So you ready? Here we go. Question number 1. True or false? Only the female mosquito lays eggs.
The answer is true. Only the female mosquito lays the eggs.
Question number 2. Mosquitoes' eggs can grow in sand. True or false?
The answer is false. The mosquito's eggs can only grow in standing water.
Question number 3. Mosquitoes' life cycle is the same as a butterfly. True or false?
This answer is true. The mosquito's life cycle is the same as a butterfly's.
Question number 4. True or false? After a pupa develops, it is now an adult mosquito.
If you said true, that would be correct. The final stage of the mosquito's life cycle is when the pupa develops into a full-grown adult mosquito.
And question number 5. There are only 5 types of mosquitoes. True or false?
The answer is false. There are over 3,000 species of mosquitoes and over 30 here in Placer County that we know of.
So how did you do? I bet you're ready to become Junior Bug Busters. You know, we're counting on you.
That's right, we are. And you know what, Junior Bug Busters? It's almost time for us to go. But before we go, let's say we check in one more time with district headquarters. Hey, Joel, is there anything else you'd like to share with us before we go?
I often get asked where mosquitoes come from. A lot of mosquitoes have been here for a really long time. Other mosquitoes and their germs came here during the gold rush, when lots of people came to Placer County to look for gold. During their journey, they went through jungles and waterways where they picked up some friends, those mosquitoes and germs. I know all of you know what mosquitoes are, but have you ever heard of the word vector? A vector is an organism that passes germs from one animal to another.
It's important that you all understand how to prevent health issues from bug bites. Practice the 3 Ds of prevention: drain, defend, and district. Do your part to help our community and keep everyone healthy. Thanks for having us out today. Bye! Come on, Joel, come on!
Run, Joel, run! That's great.
I love Joel. Hey, before we go, I want to tell you guys about this really cool website called placerlearninglab.org. It's where you can get your official Junior Bug Buster certificate. Just look for the gold ribbon on the home page, complete the Bug Buster inspection checklist, and then you can print out your official Junior Bug Buster certificate.
All right.
Yeah. And there's also all kinds of games and puzzles you can play to learn a lot more about bugs.
We want to thank the Placer Mosquito and Vector Control District for bringing you this special video presentation, and we look forward to seeing you real soon. Until then, I'm Webster.
I'm Wanda.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
What Bugs You with Webster and Wanda was brought to you by the Placer Mosquito and Vector Control District and Red Shoe Productions.